At 3:58, you're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I'm Jane Monreal, and at this hour, we're shining a spotlight on the Heart of Charlotte campaign and the Greater Charlotte Heart Ball, which returns to the Queen City this Saturday, Valentine's Day. Joining me now is Dan Soto, helping lead the effort. Dan, thanks for joining us here on Live Impact News.
Hi, good afternoon, Jane, and thank you for having us on the show today. We're so happy to be here.
So glad to hear that this is a sold-out event, but people can still help. For people who are not familiar, Dan, Greater Charlotte Heart Ball, what is this event about?
Well, first of all, it's the premier event that we have under the American Heart Association banner. And as you pointed out earlier, having it on Valentine's Day is awesome. And it really is the best and the most important public fundraising event that we have as part of the Heart Association. And for Charlotte, it means bringing together community leaders, advocates, corporate sponsors like Ally, for example. And we come together to help get some critical money to the American Heart Association for everything from initiatives like CPR training to, frankly, saving lives.
Yeah, I mean, it does take a small village to help Americans and, just our fellow Carolinians to improve health. There are 4 chambers, right, that go into this one-night event. Explain that part.
Well, we have, I'll say the 4 chambers are really it's about bringing together the different pillars that we have around the Heart Association. I think of the 4 types of things as to what makes a difference for us, and that could be education, research, things of that nature. For me personally, it means I just went through AFib at the beginning of last year, and knowing that the education, the training, the nutrition, and all of the research that help doctors and nurses and all of those that help to bring this all together. And for me personally, it meant from starting the year with, oh my gosh, to ending the year with, I'm in the best health that I've ever been. So, and I have the Heart Association to thank for that.
I mean, yeah, personal, meaningful impact there following your AFib. What are some of the other standouts from the campaign that makes it so special for Charlotteans?
Yeah, it's, again, a great place for people to come together. And we have great corporate sponsors. We have great individual donors. But when you think about just this being something that affects all of our lives, things like CPR training, things like building a foundation for cardiovascular exercise, but just knowing what to do. And, coming out of now what is long time ago, COVID, we learned that the mental aspect can have so much bearing on the heart itself. And let's face it, cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of people. And for us to all know and get educated around what to do is just critically important.
Yeah, Dan, another focus the American Heart Association says is access and equity. How is this work helping ensure that every person in the community does have a fair chance at a long, healthy life?
Yeah, it's like anything else. Everybody wants to be treated fairly, and let's face it, it's costly for hospitals, for research, and the Heart Association doesn't take into account anything other than let's help people who need help. And raising funds like we're doing right now, especially through the Heart Ball this weekend, is meant to put those dollars in front of folks so that when they're going in, like I did, to get checked for AFib, they're not worried about how much is this going to cost or can I have access. The Heart Association makes sure that we all have a fighting chance and an equitable chance of getting taken care of.
All right, so for those who can't be at the ballroom come Saturday night, how can people still get involved?
Well, it's too bad if they can't. I know it's a sold-out event. We're still working at things, and we've got a big goal this year. Our own, my boss, our chief legal and corporate officer at Ally, Hope Melman's in charge, and she's still working right now to get more dollars. But if you want to help, go to heart.org/Charlotte, and you'll get to our website, and you can donate there and look at the prizes that we have out there, the silent auction items, and bid and have a great time at it. And happy Valentine's to everyone out there.
Oh, that sounds good. Always like a good auction. Heart.org/Charlotte. And Dan, before I let you go, if you have one call of action to our viewers when it comes to their own heart health, what should they be doing starting this week?
They should be, first of all, looking at the website, but more importantly, look at yourself and think about what it is that could happen to you, because when you don't think it can, it does. Look around you, but go to the website, look at the things that are offered there. Again, cardiovascular disease doesn't care about age. It's about being educated and understanding what to do and save your own lives and save those that you love around you.
All right, Dan Soto, thank you for making yourself available, and I'm glad to see you at this time after what you've been through in 2025. So heart.org/Charlotte. Dan Soto, thanks for helping us out.
Thank you, Jane.